Today's topic, Lizzo. She was at a NBA basketball game, and she was wearing an outfit that revealed her booty, but she still had a thong on. And at one point, the Jumbotron camera zoomed in on her, and she was dancing. Then she turned around, and she was twerking, and you could see her ass just jumping up and down. So everyone went crazy, being like, hey, man, that's inappropriate, all this good stuff. And so Lizzo decided to respond, so let's take a look.
Never, ever let somebody stop you or shame you from being yourself. Like, this is who I've always been. Now everyone's looking at it. And your criticism can just remain your criticism. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm surrounded by love. And I just want to spread that love and also spread these cheeks. And you know, if you really, really...
Go Lizzo! Fuck yeah. Hey, spread the love in the cheeks, boo-boo. Hey, yeah. Live your life.
She got me with that line. She got me.
Spread the love in the cheeks. Go Lizzo! You had me at spread your cheeks.
And you know, if you really, really don't like my ass, you can kiss it. Because kissing it makes it go away, I promise.
Go Lizzo! Go Lizzo! Fuck that shit! Go Lizzo!
That's crazy.
Live your life. We're making a thing out of something that's not even a thing. Like, if you don't want to look at that, don't look at that. If that's not your thing, don't look at it. But, you know, if you want to spread love like you spread your cheeks, go away. Go ahead, boo-boo. Do your thing.
Spread it like peanut butter on beautiful bread. It's peanut butter booty time.
Peanut butter booty time. Peanut butter booty time. Peanut butter booty time. Peanut butter baseball bat. Anyways, yeah. I'm the baseball bat, but that's a different story. That where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now where they go? Where they go? What do you think?
I'm conflicted. On one hand, when I go to games, I don't want to see a man in a Speedo. Same thing for girls in thongs. So that was like my first instinct. I'm like, I don't know, basketballs, especially, is like a family game. A lot of people bring their kids. That was my first thought. Then I thought about it, and I was just like, well, women come with their titties popping out their turtlenecks. Their cheerleaders are wearing booty shorts, and their titties are popping out their bras. You know, like, I know I feel some type of way, but what I'm feeling doesn't seem justified. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's the funny thing, is that they switched from her to the cheerleader.
That's what we
And
left.
I'm like, basically,
sexualization of women's unacceptable. Switch to sexualizing many women. You know, it just confused me. And so this is one of those situations where I'm like, I feel some type of way, but it's not justified.
No, it's not.
I mean, I'm sure there are some people who felt some type of way because of the fact that she's large. I don't care about that whatsoever.
Nah. Anybody thin that would have done the same thing, it would have been like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Janet Jackson had a whole bunch of heat because, you know, her boobie was out. And it was Janet. She was not big. It was a thing because her boobie was out. So I don't think it has to do with the skinny or whatever. It's a wardrobe that mouth.
I think it probably became bigger news because it was Lizzo.
Yeah.
And because also she's a large woman, probably became even bigger. But you know.
No pun intended. Why you did that?
But I guess it kind of raises...
Why did you do that? Is it because she's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal?
Distribute the instant offense. The state had the defendant on tape selling marijuana to a female undercover police officer on several different occasions. He had no problem whatsoever hitting on the undercover officer on the audio tape, trying to pick her up and saying, "Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal."
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal?
Hey, she had a fat ass, you know what I mean? I want to say.
Bitch, you guessed it!
You was right. So I think this discussion really, this topic really has to raise a discussion of like, what's acceptable for you to wear in public, in what context? We seem to be fine with the sexualization of women on the field, but if it's in the stands, it's weird.
It's weird.
But I don't understand what the difference is, to be honest. Like, where's the consistency and where's the logic in all of that?
If we analyze it without the emotions, if you look at the UFC,
yeah,
same thing.
Ring girls.
The ring girls.
But I think the UFC being different than basketball games are family games. UFC is clearly for adults.
True.
You know what I mean? That's the context that has to be kept.
Fair.
Right? So that was like the one thing that made me feel, ugh. Like if it was at a UFC game and she was shaking her ass, I wouldn't have cared.
Fair.
It just brings up an interesting discussion because I didn't know how to feel about this. And maybe that's the whole point. Maybe we as a society don't know how we feel about what's acceptable. I think as a dude, I probably shouldn't be the one to determine what this conversation is. It's probably women who should lead it. That being said, I am interested in what the parameters are. But look, maybe this is just meant to be a discussion. So we want to hear from you guys in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you think this is acceptable for a basketball game? If not, in what context is it acceptable? And if it is, tell us why. We want to kind of have this discussion and where this needs to go. But otherwise, she's free to do what she wants. I have no problem with it.
Pretty much. And I'm happy, Lizzo, if you're listening to this. Yo, Miguel, hey, yo, if you want to bubble, you hear? You want to do the thing, the ting-a-ling-a-ling, the school bell a ring, the knife and fork a fight for dumpling, you hear? If you want to do them things, do them things. Throw bubble at everybody.